Hello, everyone. If you're watching this on the repeat or replay, happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining us. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back again, welcome back. I'm just going to give it a few minutes while we have some people join in, and then we'll get started on the readings. Hello, hello, hello. Well, this is awkward. Usually there's people here by now. Nothing like talking to a screen. I'm going to go ahead and give my normal spiel while we're waiting. So the deck I use is the Light Seers deck, which is by Chris Ann. If you haven't seen this deck before, this is the deck. This is the back of the deck. It's black and teal. And this is just one of the cards, the Fool. Okay, so it's by Chris Ann, and what I normally do is pull 3 cards per person per read, for a mini read. I do take questions. If you know tarot, the way that the cards work or the way the readings work is that answers are not usually given directly. Usually the cards will give you some kind of guidance on a situation, but they will not give you a yes or no or a clear answer. So a lot of times people want love readings. Those are one of the more difficult readings to do for somebody because they want to know, for example, will my ex-boyfriend come back to me? You can't really answer that question in a tarot reading because the cards will only guide us, right? So I can only tell you what the cards tell me. So that's the way it works. Hold on 1 minute. I'm sorry. I apologize. Sorry. So that's the way, sorry about that, guys. That's the way the readings work. I see two people, as I was having a choking fit, are now here. So welcome, guys. It's good to see you. Great to have you here tonight. Sorry, my computer is blowing up. Hey, Mal, be safe getting home. I am glad you're on your way home. It looks like we're having a little bit of computer difficulty. I'm going to try and figure that out. Let's see. Oh, you found me. Good. I was wondering what was going on, Crystal. I think might be having some issues with StreamYard and YouTube syncing tonight. Hello. Hi, Melanie C. Hi, Crystal. Good to see you guys tonight. Yeah, so I was just giving the whole speech on how the cards can't answer love readings. And I guess we'll give it a few more minutes. How was everybody's day, everybody's weekend? You had to exit and re-enter. I don't know what is up with YouTube lately. I bet you a lot of people are having problems because normally by now there's a couple of people that are regulars that are in here and they're not here. So I bet you there's glitch problems. All right. Yes. So I am going to go ahead and start on the list. So if you would like a reading, go ahead and put a heart in the comments for me so I can get that list started. Hi, Gypsy. Good to see you. Glad you can make it tonight. Hey, Opal. How you doing, sweetie? You're here. Okay. So tonight, if you would like a reading, we're going to do the hearts in the comments again. Ah, Kendra. Awesome. Now I know your YouTube name. Thank you. Okay. All right. So I am going to go ahead and get started with Jess, and then I will catch up on any of the hearts in the comments as we go along. Oops. Hang on. So let's see. Before we get started, I just want to ask that our guides, guardians, and angels are with us tonight as we read, and that the white light surrounds us and makes this reading space a positive space, that only the white light may enter this space, and we thank you. Okay. Okay, Jess, do you want a general reading or a specific reading? Romance? All right. Okay, Jess. All right, Jess. So your cards tonight are the Hierophant. Or the Hierophant. There is such a glare in here tonight. Let me see if I can get a better view of that. The Hierophant. The Queen of Wands, which I love this one. And the Eight of Cups. So what these cards are telling me in terms of romance, whatever relation, if you're looking at a specific relationship, you may need to be the one to step up and show that you are confident and to walk away in order to get what you want. And the reason for me saying that is that the Hierophant card challenges us to come face to face with what society wants us to conform to and what's inside of us and what we want. The Queen of Wands is the confident mama card. So she's like the ultimate confident woman. She is a warm, loving mama. And she's like the helicopter mom who kind of loves everybody. And then we have the Eight of Cups, which is walking away to get what you want. So, and having the Eight of Cups, are you willing to leave what you've been doing behind in order to get what you want? So when I put all this together, it's showing me that the cards are showing me that you are going to have to decide what you're willing to conform to, what you're willing to put up with. Harness your inner confidence and be ready if the need comes about to walk away to get what you want or leave that situation behind in order to find a new situation. It may take walking away to let somebody open their eyes, or it may mean walking away to get something new. I hope that was helpful. I'm just going to try and run up and see. Okay. Oops. And I'm back. Hi, Lucy. Good to see you. Okay, so I have on the list Melanie. Are you here, Mel, or are you still on the way home? That's why I scrolled back, Crystal. That's all right. I think I got Opal. I think I got everybody. I don't know if Melanie's on the way home still. If she is, then it was Crystal. If Crystal's here. Crystal, are you here? Oh, you're here. Crystal, I'm going to go ahead and do your reading next. Do you want a general or something specific? Then I have, after Crystal, Gypsy or Kendra. Then I have Michelle. And then I have Melanie when Melanie gets here. Oh, Melanie is here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do Crystal, then go back to Melanie. Then I'll do Kendra. Then I'll do Michelle. Sorry, I just messed that order up. Okay, Crystal, general. Floyd is, oh yeah, Floyd. This is the kitty Floyd. He's not usually in the shot. He wanted to join us tonight. Okay. Okay. General reading for Crystal. All right. So, Crystal, I think you had some of the same cards last week, actually. Your first card is the Three of Pentacles, which is about teamwork. It's about passion and career. This card is one of my favorite in this deck. You can watch how they're all working together to achieve a similar goal. I just love that. The second card I pulled for you is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the person who's always in control. This is the CEO type. This is the dominant type. This is a loving person who often forgets that not everybody sees things in the same way that they do. So there's sometimes miscommunication because of that, but they really are a loving person. And the last card is the Nine of Swords, which is anxieties. And this is often referred to as the nightmare card. So what the cards are telling me is that you're dealing with different personalities in a situation, and you're trying to be the person who makes the team come together. You're kind of like the King of Cups is the message I'm getting, is that you're the King of Cups. You're trying to get everybody focused and on the same page in this teamwork sense, and this is causing some type of anxiety or nightmare in your life. And the best thing you can do is to take, I'm hearing that you need to take a step back, take a breather, and make sure you're doing self-care and checking in on yourself, even if it means 5-10 minutes of breathing at the end of the day, just to make sure you're taking care of you and not taking on others' emotions and frustrations. And I know I went a little bit off, but I'm getting a lot of intuitive messages around these cards and the messages that are coming in. I hope that was helpful, sweetie. Oops. Yeah, self-care is a big one, and it's so hard when, especially those of you that have kids at home right now with everything that's going on and you're stuck. Oh my goodness. I'm lucky this is my only kid that I have to deal with. All right, so that was Crystal. All right. Melanie, I'm going to pull your cards next. Then I have Kendra, and then I have Michelle. If anybody else, you're welcome, Crystal. If anyone else came in while I was reading and you would like a reading, just comment with a heart in the comments and we'll get you on the list. 6 animals. Opal, I would go nuts. 1 is enough. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Melanie C. Is that my Melanie? Or is that somebody else? I just have to clarify this because I think I'm reading for, I don't know which Melanie I'm reading for at the moment. I mean, it doesn't matter, but there were two Melanies in here, and I think it's the same person. Is it? Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Okay. So wait, which Melanie did I have on the list first? Melanie C used to be Melanie Biscuit. Melanie Biscuity used to be a Melanie C. Okay, so Melanie C is who I have. Gotcha. All right, Melanie C, I'm going to do a reading for you now. And then we'll come back to the list and figure out who's on the list. A general reading for you. Perfect. I think I know who Melanie C is too, possibly. Anyway, two Melanies. Good. Melanie C now. Okay. So the cards I pulled for you, Melanie, the first one is the Hermit card. The Hermit card tells us that we need to get away from the outside world, go into ourselves, and find out the answers for ourselves. If you look at the Hermit card, though, the Hermit is holding a lantern. The light is shining out to the rest of the world. This reminds us that as much as we are going inside of ourselves and we're confused, so we're looking to find the answers for ourselves, we have to remember that we are a shining light for other people. So we're setting an example for other people. So not that there's pressure, but that when we're lost and we're confused, we have to remember that we do have something to offer others. So that's what the Hermit card is telling us. The Star card is your second card. This is such a beautiful Star card, guys. I just love it. No confusion, Melanie C. It's all good. The Star card is the light at the end of the tunnel card. This is the Hope card. This shows us that no matter what situation we are in, there's always hope that things are going to turn out well. So don't lose hope. If you look at this one, I like this one too, because you can see she's holding a string that leads to the universe in essence, right? So she's holding on, the universe is connected to her. And when you think about it, we're all connected to the universe, right? We all have that direct connection. So as you're turning inward, as you're pulling back to discover whatever it is that you need to discover, work through whatever you're working through, we have to remember that we have that direct connection to the universe. So that's another great card. And then the last card I have for you is the Ten of Pentacles, which tens are a card of completion. Tens usually mean that the story is ending and you're going to be starting a new beginning. new story coming up. So this is a really nice reading for you, because it's, in essence, the cards are saying that you've been through this whole process now. You're going into the hermit, right? The hermit phase, where you're going inside of yourself, and now you're coming out and you're reconnecting to the universe. There's hope. And now at the end of all of this, the self-reflection, connecting to the universe, there is this completion, this celebration around family. 10 of Pentacles is major success. It's family, it's celebration. It's usually family, business, I believe, or like financial success. So this is a great reading for you. So I hope that helps you. And if you are who I think you are, text me. I miss you. And then let me go back and see let's see where we are. Oh, Brandy, you came in. Good to see you, sweetie. So then we're up to Kendra. Kendra, did you want a general reading or a specific reading? Crystal and Kendra, put it on your list. Okay, a general reading. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Kendra, the first card I pulled for you. First card I pulled for you is the Queen of Cups. Cups are the emotions, the feelings cards. The Queen of Cups is another mama card. She is compassionate. She is the warm head of the family. Okay. She is all about her family, all about what is best for everybody else. The Six of Swords is the next cup that I pulled for you, which I'm being drawn to these birds when I look at this card for you. Now, the Six of Cups has to do with transitions or travel, but for you, I'm seeing transitions. It's almost like I'm getting the message that you've been in the position of mama, or holding this position to not necessarily family, but you've been in a position of holding a head of household type, mama type, mother hen type to a bunch of people, and there's some kind of transition going on. I'm getting that thought in my head that things are going to be changing for you. And you're welcome, Melanie. And that you're going into this new phase in your life now, and The last card I have is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards. I mean, she is, Nine of Pentacles is comfort. Nine of Pentacles is a woman who has it all, right? Nine of Pentacles, you finally in this position where you can start giving, you have enough that you're able to now start giving where you want to give and still have enough for yourself, so you don't feel so much of a struggle. And the duality of this whole reading is confusing me, so I hope it makes more sense to you, because in the beginning where I said transition and like you're the mama hen, and now I'm seeing, well, you're going to have enough to give back to all these people. So that part is a little confusing, but I think it's more, Pentacles usually have to do with earthly and financial things, as opposed to emotional and emotions and feelings. So I think this is going to be a big transition in your life, but for the best, and it makes perfect sense. Good. I'm so glad, because I'm like, I can't figure these out for you. I'm glad that this makes sense. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for letting me read you. And ending with that Nine of Pentacles is just awesome to end that reading with. So you know everything's going to be okay. Sunny or Sun, I got to add. Oh, I didn't know you were moving. Oh, awesome. Good luck with that. Oh, that's so cool. Good luck with that. Yeah. Let's see. Is Michelle still here? I have Michelle next, then Brandy, then Sun. So just let me know if Michelle is still here. And if anyone else would like to get on the list, let me know so I can get you on the list, please. Bye, Crystal. Have a good night. Oh, Melanie. That's right. Okay, sorry. Thanks, Michelle. I'll do Melanie, then I'm going to come to you. Okay. Woo! All right. Okay, so we're going Melanie, Piscuti, Michelle, Brandy, Sun. Okay. Oh, thanks, Opal. That helps hearing that. All right. All right, Mel. And then John. Okay. There's a lot of pentacles tonight. I just pulled more pentacles. Ooh. Okay. Melanie Biscuity, this is for you. I hope you're here. The first card I pulled for you is the Four of Pentacles. Fours are our foundation cards. Pentacles have to do with finances and materialistic things. The Four of Pentacles is feeling like you have enough. You feel like you're not lacking for once. The Ace of Wands is your second card. The Ace of Wands is new fertile ideas. Aces are always new beginnings. This one is fertile ideas. I love this card because of where you see the fire is coming from her third eye. So that reminds me of a lot to do with creativity when I see this card. Your last card is the wheel. The wheel is often, this is a great wheel card. The wheel is that card that reminds us that everything in life is ebbs and flows. So we're going to have periods where we're on top. We're going to have periods where we're on the bottom. And if you're on the bottom, you just got to hold on because you're going to be on top again. So I want to come back to this Four of Pentacles and tie all of this together. Because as I put these cards together, what I'm feeling like is that you're going to have these new ideas, okay? The Four of Pentacles is a foundation card. It's asking you a little bit to reevaluate. To reevaluate things, make sure you're putting everything, make sure you're not spending too much somewhere where you need to be pulling back a little bit. And make sure you're keeping everything in balance, especially financially. And then you have this creation, new fertile ideas that you can explore to come into this wheel, which is the completion. Because as we go around this wheel of ebbs and flows, right? The wheel is the 10 card of the major arcana. 10 is a completion. So you're completing a cycle, starting a new one. So I know I'm babbling a little bit tonight, guys. Sorry. But basically, make sure you have your checks and balances out right now, financially and every other way. Because when these new ideas come and you get these thoughts, you want to be able to write them down. Keep a notebook by you, in your bag, by your bed, whatever. Write down the ideas you have, because you're going to be getting these ideas that you may want to keep the ideas and not work on them right now until you're ready to. But these ideas are going to be ideas that you're going to want to start something off of. Okay? So make sure you have those ideas ready for when you're ready for this new start, when you complete your current cycle that you're going through. I've said this, I think, a couple of times in the past couple of weeks for you. I do see something new starting for you. And so just keep writing those ideas down. All right. All right, I hope that helped. Sorry, I'm getting wordy here, guys. I'm getting tired, so I'm a little wordy. All right, so that was Mel. And then I just want to get rid of some of this excess energy a minute. Brandy, are you still here? Oh no, Michelle I have to read, and then Brandy. So we're going to do Michelle, Brandy, if she's still here, Sun, and then John. Okay. So this one is for Michelle. Okay, Brandy, you're still here. Good. Ooh. I got cards jumping out at me for you. So the first card I have for Michelle, I see the Two of Cups. The twos are partnerships. Twos are duality and partnerships. Usually the Two of Cups has to do with a romantic relationship or a soulmate relationship, but it can also be a partnership such as a business partnership. But most of the time it's romantic. Your second card is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is the victory card, is what I like to call it. You can see she's standing there by herself. She's got her wreath on her torch. She has just declared victory and is taking in all the praise she deserves. This card usually comes up when you're going to have some kind of public recognition, whether it be winning a contest, getting a raise at work, somewhere where you're going to be have public acknowledgement for your efforts for what you have accomplished, especially in a situation where you might not have felt like you were being noticed in the past. In your last card, this card just keeps coming up tonight, is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, again, is the ideal mom. She's compassionate, sensitive, nurturing. She is just the overall loving, ideal mother figure that we would all women, or most women, I should say, I won't talk for everyone, but most women would aim to be. So when I put these three together, I feel like there's a new relationship that's going to, the mama card again, right? But in this reading, I feel like that partnership card at the beginning isn't romantic love. That partnership card has to do with the mama card. I feel like there's a new partnership or relationship, some kind of friendship that's going to be developing based on what you're achieving, whether that be, somewhere where you can receive, you receive recognition for your success in a way, whether it be dance, your healing work, whatever avenue for you that is. Now, I know you, so I know you retired. So usually this has to do with career, but for you, whatever area that may be, there's going to be some kind of recognition, and there's going to be a meeting of this mama figure for you that's going to form a great friendship. So keep your eyes open for that. Oh, I just got chills when I said that. Keep your eyes open for that and just be open to new opportunities that present. And please, when somebody, I'm getting in my head, when somebody compliments you, don't shake it off and get uncomfortable. Stand up and be this woman and say, yes, I did it. Yes, thank you for the compliment. I'm great. I did that. Thank you. And open yourself up to having those new relationships in your life. I hope that was helpful. That was kind of an emotional one for me. A little bit. I hope Michelle was here. I'm just going to take a drink, guys. Okay, so next I have Brandy. You're welcome, Michelle. I'm going. Yes, I just saw that. Thanks. I think the internet is lagging now. Thanks, Opal. This one? I love this one. I don't wear it that often, but I love it. Okay. So I'm going to read Brandy now, then Sun, and then John, and that'll be it for tonight, guys. Thanks, Kendra. Okay, Brandy, your first card is the King of Swords. I love this card. Women, I am sure you can relate. This is like one of my favorite cards in this deck. The King of Swords is this controlling, straight-edged man. He is no BS. He's going to tell you how he thinks it should be. He's not going to hold out on you. So you're going to have no questions when this person is in your life. Sorry. Yes, Opal. I know. We all love that card, right? This guy is not going to hold out on you. He's going to tell you how it is. You will not have to question what he's thinking. Your next card is the Nine of Cups. Cups have to do with emotions again. And this is like a leap. 9 cards are fulfillment. Cups are emotions and feelings. So you're coming into this period where you're going to be having this self-satisfaction, this fulfillment. But this is your doing. You can see she's leaping off that cliff, and she is just all into herself, and she feels great about what she's done. And your last card is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands has to do with looking out onto the future, planning a future. Welcome back, Lucy. No problem. So when I put these 3 together for you, what I'm seeing is that you've reached this point in your life where you're going to be able to plan your future again. I think the King of Swords, again, the kings and the queens in the deck, or all the court cards, generally don't have to be gender specific. And there was another reading I did earlier where I said that the king, I thought, represented a female. Again, in this reading, I feel like this king, this no nonsense, no BS person is you. And that if you can, that it's your time to tell people how you feel, to be dominant, be in control, tell people how you feel, take no shit, and, you know, be victorious in what you've achieved, and, you know, float among your successes, because now you can plan. Once you gain that confidence and take that back in yourself, you're going to be able to plan a future. And this planning of the future is, you're going to be better for yourself if you can have that confidence in yourself and know that, you know, you are the one who's in control, and you're not, you know, depending on somebody else to be in control. And I just pulled another card for you. And I pulled the Nine of Wands, which is another one that is another sort of, I call this one another victory card, because it's taking your past lessons, it's putting them aside, it's the wands are spiritual. They're a spiritual card, right? So the nine of wands is you're learning from your past mistakes. You're taking your lessons and you're standing up and you're saying, yes, I've gotten through all that BS. I've built a fence with it and I'm ready to move on, right? So you're in a great position right now. Just you need to be that strong person that you can be and make your plans and know that you did this and it wasn't anybody else. So I hope that makes sense for you, Brandy. Thank you for letting me read you. That's interesting, really. Nines are definitely a card of not fulfillment. I'm sorry. Nines are a card where you're coming to a fulfillment. You're coming to the end. So that's interesting. Are there dates? Like, are there dates associated with the nines? Or is it just that the number stood out? I'm trying to think of significant. Okay. I see you're still here, son. I'm going to read you next. Just let me know if you want a general reading or a specific reading. Your house address is 9. You met George in 99, married in 09, first child. See, I was trying to think of the dates. Oh, geez. Wow. Whoa, that's heavy, Brandy. Yeah, it's a number of fulfillment, right? 3 is the Trinity. 3 is the past, present, and future. So, it's crazy. We'll have to look into that. Do some research on that, Brandy, if you haven't done it already on that number. You need to create something with yeah, that's right. Create something with the number 9 in it in your studio. Maybe that'll help. '19 wasn't a pretty year for you. Okay, son, would you like a yeah, and she's got 3 kids too, 3 little ones. All right, focusing myself back before I get emotional. Can I have a reading on what's coming towards me romantically? Sure. Let's see what the cards say, son. Okay. All right, son. So the first card I have for you, or the card that came up for you, is the Ace of Swords. Aces are a new start, a fresh beginning. Okay, it's the beginning of a cycle. Swords are mental. Swords are mental in nature. So this is a new beginning, new ideas, sudden ideas. Okay. This isn't going to be like ideas that you've had for a while. These are going to be all of a sudden you got an idea and there's going to be a fresh start for something. Take heed of those ideas that come to you in the shower, come to you in the middle of the night. Try and remember them. They might be important. Your second card, and this is towards romantically. So let me go through the cards and then we'll gear it towards romance. Second card is the King of Swords. King of Swords, again, is somebody who's dominant, somebody who's straightforward, is not going to pull any BS, right? Controlling, straight-edged. These people are, in terms of romance, when you're talking about a King of Swords type person, this is a person who is usually in the type of job that has to do with law enforcement or some kind of job where they are an authority. And your last card is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a great card in romance reading because it is a manifestation card. It is reaping what you've sown. So what you have planted is now coming to fruition. So when I put these together for you, what the cards are saying is that there's going to be somebody coming into your life that you have, in a very real sense, have called forth in your life by planting the seeds of this relationship that you've wanted. Okay? This person is an older person that has very straightforward, like I said, a law enforcement type, straightforward, no nonsense job. And you're the one who did this. So what's coming towards you romantically is what you have manifested already. Now you're just going to be picking the seeds, the plants, you planted the seeds, and now it's coming to fruition for you. So I hope that's helpful. Thank you for letting me read you. I'm going to pick one more on the bottom here just to go with that. See if we get any more information for you. And the card I pulled was the Tower card. So when the Tower card comes with this reading, means that a lot of your old ways are going to have to fall to the wayside. A lot of things are going to end before, a lot of things are going to have to end before you can get to this point where this relationship that you've manifested can come to fruition. There may be sudden changes, not necessarily nice changes, sudden friendships that disappear, situations that you thought were there are going to disappear. But all of this change is going to be leading up towards this relationship and bringing about what you've been trying to manifest. So, and a lot of times we need that card. We need to get rid of that crap, guys. We just need it to go. We hate when we have those moments, but it is leading us to something that is so much better when everything goes to heck. All right. And I think I have John, are you still here? I know it's after 9, but John, are you still here? Okay. All right, great. So I'm going to read you. And then if anybody is here now that would like a reading, I'm going to give last calls for the readings. So just let me know and I'll get to you. This one is going to be for John. John, do you want a general or something specific? Okay. Do you guys see this little... Can't believe he stayed there the whole time. All right. Okay, John, the first card I have for you is the Six of Swords, and this is the second time we've seen this. Second time we've seen this tonight. So the Six of Swords is a transition card or a travel card, and I'm getting the feeling that this is a travel card for you. It's not so much a transition. The second card I have is the Star card, which is the light at the end of the tunnel. This is the Hope card. And the last card is the Queen of Pentacles. Remember, queens don't always have to be female. Kings don't always have to be male. So Queen of Pentacles. This is a card that comes up when you have everything. Finally, you have all your ducks in a row, and you can sit back comfortably and know that with or without somebody, you are good. With or without somebody, you're good. You have your finances in order. You have everything is in order so that you're in a position now that you're going to be able to give back. So the way these cards are playing out to me is telling me that there's going to be some travel for some kind of convention, which is interesting because that just popped in my head. There's going to be some kind of travel for a convention that's going to get you in a better position for the future and what you hope. And that once you can get moving, once you get back from this travel, once you can get moving in this new venture, you're going to be able to get to a position where you're better off as a whole, holistically better off. Everything's working out in your favor. So I hope that was helpful to you. I know that was a little jumbled, that one. Let me pull a bottom card. The Four of Cups is the other card. Four of Cups is asking you, are you focusing on what you lost, or are you focusing on hope? Again, there's that hope with this, like the star. Are you focusing on what was, or are you focusing on the future? So it looks like when you focus on the future and plans for the future, and that you'll be in a much better position. So I hope that was helpful. Yes, if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button for me, that would be awesome. And Cynthia, I saw you come in. Cynthia, you would like a general reading. Okay, let's go ahead and give you a general reading. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's good to see you. Kendra, you have those pictures in your bathroom? I love those pictures. Oops. Ooh. My other favorite card. Okay. So the first card that I pulled for you, Kendra, is the Knight of Cups, which this card, along with that King of Cups, is my favorite card in the deck. Knights are the person who's always looking to go into action. They are devoted to the court, so they're devoted to the king and queen. The Knight of Cups is following heart, going out on adventure. So this is no doubt an adventure. Your 10 of Cups is your second. Interesting to have 2 cups like this. Your 10 of Cups. 10 is the completion card. Okay, and 10 of Cups is a celebration card, normally associated with family, like really close family, like immediate family, birthdays, anniversaries, things like this, okay? So there's a celebration. There's an adventure and a celebration coming up. And your last card is the Queen of Pentacles again, which if you were here before, you heard me say, could Queens, Kings, they can be gender non-specific. So Queen of Pence is the card that tells us you have all your ducks in a row. It's a fulfillment card. It is go out and get that manicure. You know, you've done it. You've got everything. She's the ultimate queen because she is the one that sits beside her king. She has everything she needs, and she'll sit right next to her king of Pence husband, the king, and she just can give him everything he needs, give the family everything they need, and she has enough for herself. So this spread is an amazing spread to me because it's showing a new adventure, and that adventure is coming from passion. That adventure is coming from the heart's desire. That is going to be followed by a celebration, okay? And this celebration is a close-knit, really tight celebration. And you're going to be able to sit back in that celebration because, you know that it's almost like I see you sitting back and watching your family and just knowing that you have everything you need. And you can be happy because there's nothing that you're really desiring for right now, and that all your ducks are in a row and you know where you're going, you know where you've been, and you can have that time to sit back and celebrate before you plan your next adventure. So I hope that was helpful. I love these cards. The multicultural aspect of this deck is amazing as well. I agree, Lucy. Let me just go through the comments real quick. Yep, I think I'm all caught up, so That's good. I don't think there are too many multicultural decks out there as much as this one is. Not even the Muse, which is the other one that I'm thinking of getting. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. You're welcome, Cynthia. Thank you for coming. Thank you all for coming, guys. It was a great night. Thanks for letting me read for you. Have a great night. Have a great week. I will be back next Sunday for the weekly reads, Tuesday for the Tuesday tarot readings, and Monday night for the tarot study that I'll be starting. So have a great night. Have a great week. I will speak to you all soon. Thank you again. Be well, guys. Mwah. Floyd is the best. Bye, guys.